Welcome back. This is Miss Gwen again. Now that we've all dried our eyes, you can get your little kit and you can take out some of the things. Let's see what's inside. What do we have here? Oh, so we've got the little Mother's Day craft list and some tips. And on the bottom it says take pictures of what you make and send it to me at ggatto@lmls.org so we can post it on our Facebook page. And I love this little picture I found. Happy Mother's Day with the little kitty. So in here we have, first thing we have is we have Happy Mother's Day coloring sheet. Two little cacti, little baby cacti. And then we have a My Mom Rocks questionnaire. So you can put a picture of your mom or a picture of you or you and your mom or you and another special woman in your life. And then you can fill out all the information. You can ask them questions like, my mom loves, what? You, of course. She makes the best. It could be food, it could be pictures, it could be anything. Mom always says, what does she always say to you? Take up your clothes, don't leave them on the floor. The other thing I put in there was a special Mother's Day recipe for a smoothie that you guys can make together or make it for Mom. She'll enjoy that. And then in our kit, we have a heart with some dots cut out, or some holes, I should say. And then you have a special sticker you can put on your shirt or in a sticker book. We also have a baggie full of all kinds of embellishments. Look at this. I'm going to pour it out on my plate so you can get a better look. Oh, this is fun. All kinds of stuff in here. Look at that. We've got some buttons and some feathers and some like little flowers, some big flowers, and some, I don't know if you can see that, some like jewels, and also some shiny sequins. Okay, and then what you can do is, if you have anything lying around, it could be, if you have some collage paper you want to add, or if you have a big container like I do of like beads and sequins, as long as they're not too heavy and they can be glued on. If you also have some mica flakes or some glitter, you can use that as well. The last thing we have is the little card with the yarn and a little needle, plastic needle. It doesn't hurt. So the other things you might want to gather are a pair of scissors, kid scissors for the kids, the big scissors for the adults, maybe some glue or a glue stick. And if you want, you can always have your markers. And you'll notice there's little slits, 4 little slits. 1, 2, where's the other one? 3, 4 in here. And that is after you embellish this, you are welcome to get a picture if you want of anything. You and your special person, your cat, your dog, your fish, and tuck it in there. Okay. And so the first thing is if some of your holes are not actually holes, they still have their little pieces in, you can just pop them out like I'm doing here. Just pop it out. Okay, just like that. Pop it out. Another one. So there's some more on this side. I thought I'd gotten them all, but. And you can actually reuse these little tiny pieces if you want. I don't know if you can even see that, how tiny they are. You can put it on the tip of my finger if it doesn't fall off. See it right there? Oh, no, it fell off. That's why you didn't see it. Right there. Whoops, it fell off again. So you can use that for an embellishment, for this project or another project. Put all those little things in a container that you can use later for collage. Okay, so I think we've got all of our holes are actually true holes. Oops, one more. Okay, there we go. So if you want, and remember this is your project, so you can do it any way you want. I'm just showing you how I'm gonna do it. So I put a lot of yarn. You do not obviously have to use it all. You can cut it up. But what I was thinking of doing is unraveling it, and it's got different colors. Is I was going to cut a piece roughly to fit around my heart. I'm going to cut it like right here. So that's almost a yard long. It's pretty long. And there's a couple things you can do with this. So you can use your needle and get one of the ends and put it through. Pull it through like that. And then you need a little bit of a tail, a couple inches of a tail. Okay. And then you can either start at the bottom and go in and out the holes all the way around until you reach the bottom again. And then you can take your needle out, cut your yarn and make a little bow, because later we'll go back and decorate. Or you can start at the top, go all the way around, add some extra to make a loop, and then you can hang your heart up. Or actually you can do both. So I'm going to start up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it all the way through, so I have about a couple inches hanging out. And what you can do if you're worried about pulling it all the way through is you can get a little piece of tape and just tape it down. And I'm going to go in and out with my needle. The other way you can do it, instead of just going in and out, is you can go, let me see, I'll take this, I'm going to show you how I'm going to go in and out first. Okay, so if I go in and out, you'll see that the yarn, so you'll see the yarn like, so there'll have to be space in between the yarn. Or what you can do, pull this through, bring it through again. And again, you can stop the video and then work and then play it again when you catch up, or you can just watch it all the way through, see what I'm doing, and then go back and do it the way you want to do it. So I left a little bit there. And then what you can do is, instead of going in and out, you can pull it over and go through this way. Okay. And then pull it over again. So you're always bringing the needle in from one side. And then see, it kind of goes over the edge. It just looks kind of nice doing it that way. And if you forget to bring it over the top, that's not a problem. You can just redo it. It's just yarn, that's all. So, oops, doesn't want to go through. So I just think it makes a pretty design. How's that? Looks like big blanket stitch. So, and then we're going to go all the way through. There's not that many holes. This shouldn't take too long. But you take your time. You don't need to go fast. Just go at your own pace. And here, at the bottom, if you still want to have like some kind of a bow or something, you can, as I'm going up here to this next hole, you can leave a little bit at the bottom if you want. Pull it. I think I have enough yarn to do that. Oops, my little tail gets stuck there. I'm just going to leave a little bit there. Yeah, I think I have enough. Oops, I almost pulled that out, but I can just put it back in if it comes out. Okay, we're almost at the end. And just take your time. Sometimes the yarn gets a little frisky, so just take your time. Don't get frustrated. And if you do something like this and you pull it through and oops, my yarn came out. Not a problem. We just put it back in. And you can always get your big person to help. Okay? And then put this in like this. So we're just sewing with the yarn. And we're almost at the end. Now what I'm going to do is, because I want my yarn to end on the outside, so it can, do I need to do it that way? Yeah, I guess I should. I'm going to put it through instead of going over the top. Well, no, I will do it that way. You don't have to, but I'm going to do it that way. So what I'm going to do, see, then it's like this. And I'm going to take this, and you might want help with your big person, and I'm going to tie it, and then I can hang it. And then on the bottom here, I'm going to do, just so I'm going to make a little bow, I'm just going to cut it, and then I'm going to tie it into a bow, so it's slightly on the side. Okay. It's kind of hard tying it this way. I'm going to put it down for a second, and then I'll show you. Sometimes I feel like my fingers are too big. Okay. How's that? I like that. I like it that it's on the side and not straight down. I think that looks kind of cute. Okay, so there we have our little hanging thing. So what you can do next is get some of your embellishments, and you can either use dots of glue or your glue stick, and you can decorate all around. If you are going to use a picture, I would suggest not decorating right in the middle, because your picture has to lie flat there so it won't pop out. So just be mindful of where the little slits are. And if you want to, you can either get a pencil or a light colored marker, and you can just put like a little line there. Oops, where's the other slit? Right there. So you can see right there, there, and there, just very lightly, so you can see where the slits are. And the other thing you can do with your markers, if you want, before you decorate or after, if there's space, you can write, Happy Mother's Day or I love you. You don't have to, but if you want to. So I'm going to use my glue stick, and I'm going to put lots of glue. I'll just do this one part first. See how it's shiny there? That's where I put the glue. And then I'm just going to put some of my embellishments. So I think I'm going to start with my sequins. And then what happens if you get some glue on your fingers, everything sticks. But you can just take it off. So there's some embellishments. I think I'm going to put a feather. I think that looks pretty nice. Push it down with my finger. The other thing you can do if you want, you still have all this yarn, you can cut a long piece or you can cut small pieces and you can glue them around as well. You can even glue on the outside of the slits. Make a box going all the way around if you want. And I put some, oh, I do have some felt pieces in here. Some hearts and some circles. So I'm going to use my glue stick up here. See right there, and I'm going to put another heart here. Like that. And then if you want, let's see. Now, the big flowers, you might need to use glue to really hold them in place, and then you just have to let it dry overnight. So maybe at the bottom, which I might do. So you might want to decorate first all the things that you are going to put on with your glue stick. And then decorate with your glue, since if you use the glue and then you hold it up, it might, you know, run a little bit. So I think I'm going to put my big flower at the bottom. So I put a big dollop of glue, and then I'm going to stick my flower right on there. And then that's going to have to dry overnight, so I'll just hold it in place to show you. And then you can continue decorating, and if you do not want to put a picture, that's perfectly fine. You can decorate all in the middle too, or you can write something there. Or you can write a secret message. Something like, you are the best, you're awesome. So that if your mom ever takes the picture out and maybe wants to put another picture of you when you get older, she'll take it out and she'll see that special message. Like, I'm gonna write one. Saying, you are awesome. So I'm writing it in light pink. You see that? You are awesome. So if you're using a marker, just don't push too hard because it might go right through the foam. And that way, if you have a picture, I'm trying to think, where is, oh, like for example, see the sticker? See, that was our picture. Say it's a picture of you and your mom, and then next year, the year after, she's like, oh, I want a new picture of me and you in here because you're older now. She'll take it away and she'll see that really nice message. You are awesome. All right, so I hope you enjoy this craft, and take a picture of it when you're finished. Send it to me and I will post it on our Facebook page. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. I'll see you next time.